Every day's a learning experience.
It is. I love learning things. I love to research things and read about them. I don't like to just be told something. I will immediately research it afterwards.
What was that word you just said, Paul? What was that word you just said? What? Research.
Research. I'll explain it to you later, sweets.
Okay.
Hello my loves, it's once again Tuesday, and of course once again that means the start of a brand new meals vlog, and I'll put our list of our What Vegans Eat playlist, which contains all our meals vlogs in the first comment, along with our shopping vlogs playlist and our recipes playlist, because you know they're great playlists. We're having pie, chips and veg tonight. We're going to try these. So we tried the lamb and mint pies on last week's or the week before. So now we thought we'd try these. We've got some beef ones in the freezer as well. So we're having the no chicken pies from Aldi, McCain oven chips and peas and sweet corn from freezer. Dead simple. I'll cut my pie open and show you, and then I can cut a bit off to taste test, and then we'll film Jason cutting it. Ooh, she's saucy. Look how saucy she is.
I mean, you know what? I mean, other than the what we mentioned in the last meals vlog before last week's one about the missing mint in the pies, generally Aldi do pretty decent pies, and the pastry's always nice as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Myself a biteable piece, and then we'll film you.
I'm going to do something slightly different.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do this. Are you ready, everyone? Oh, that's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I thought I was going to do a really nice reveal.
Lift it up. Lift that up with your knife.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Because there shouldn't be that many layers that are.
It's a surgical precision job.
There we go. I see it happening. There we go. So that is what is inside the Aldi no chicken pies. Lovely. You're going to cut yourself a bit off to taste?
Yeah, I will do. Yeah.
Oh, the thing is, I want a bit of... Oh, it doesn't even matter about having a bit of chicken.
It's a great start to a meals vlog. It's a classic. Pie, chips and veg.
There we go. That's a bit of the chicken. Right.
Okay, I've got my piece.
Now I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
As always, immediately, great pastry.
How could I forget about the temperature thing? How? After all these years?
It's because you have too big.
Yeah. You know what? Something I don't talk about very much as well. Flavour some gravy in there as well.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's really, really flavoursome.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of like chip shop gravy back in the day.
I forgot. It's chip night. People in the UK will have malt vinegar on their chips, and I like quite a lot.
You do, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Vinegar's my thing. When I was a kid, I used to buy corns of chips from Chippy and put so much vinegar on that I could drink it out the bottom of the corn afterwards.
Gross.
It's not gross. Did anyone else out there do that with corns of chips when you were a youngster?
Hey, you know what? Put it down in the comments, because if for no other reason, it's nice to just bask in a little bit of nostalgia, isn't it, for back in the day?
And I'm going to have some of this raw mango hot sauce on my chips. A bit like you'd put ketchup on. And now, that is a dinner ready for smashing in my face. being greedy, we've got a muffin each and a slice of bread each. I'm making the most, me, because very soon, over the next couple of weeks, I'll be back to doing my what they call OMAD, 1 meal a day, for a few days a week, because I find it really, really helpful. I'll do a proper vlog on that at some point, so that those who don't want to hear about that kind of thing won't have to. So there you go. No chicken pie, chips and veg, and we'll end on that lovely shot there. Bye, loves.
It's Jason's lunchtime taste tests.
Hello, you lovely person, and this is what I have for my lunchtime taste test today. It's $1.99 from Aldi. It's the Inspired Cuisine Mexican style bean chili. Very healthy for the most part. Clearly marked vegan, of course. I'm not expecting any significant spice, but this is what it looks like out of the microwave. And I'm going to dive in and give it a quick taste test, and as always, if you're familiar with us and the channel, I will give you my honest opinion. Okay, now, I've got to be honest, when it first came out of the microwave, it didn't look particularly appetising, but giving it a bit of a stir, and I'm going to dive in and let you know what I think. It's cooked red kidney beans and black turtle beans in a smoky chipotle tomato sauce, served with cooked long grain rice. Okay. Let's just try the rice first, actually. Okay, not too bad. Texture is quite nice. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a bit mushy, but so far so good. Let's try the main elements. Okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not going to, you know, set your heart alight. It's a little bit bland for my liking, but it's 400 grams and it's $1.99. Quick, healthy, convenient lunch for me. Do you know what I mean? So no major complaints. It could easily be jazzed up with, you know, a bit of salt and pepper, or, you know, some hot sauce, something like that, you know. But it's not too bad. What score am I going to give it? You're getting 2 of your 5 a day in there. As I said, other than the salt content being a little bit high, and it doesn't taste salty at all, to be honest with you, but the salt is the only amber on the traffic lights on the packaging. Everything else is in green. The fats, the sugars, the saturates. So it is pretty healthy. I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the most flavoursome thing in the world by any measure, but you have to think about price, and also it is very healthy. It's a nice healthy lunch, so 7 out of 10. Well done, Aldi. It's new. How long it's going to stick around for, I've no idea, but I hope you've enjoyed this little taste test. Getting back into the swing of things for 2025. They may not be in every week's meals vlog, but I will try and include them as much as I possibly can with anything that's new. So any suggestions, always appreciated. If you've watched a lot of these meals vlogs and you've got a good memory and you can remember what I've tried and tested in the past, or possibly revisiting 1 or 2 things that I've had previously, but it's been a long time since I've had them. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this little lunchtime taste test. As always, take care of yourself. I will see you very soon.
Hello my loves, it's Wednesday night, the second night of a meals vlog, and we're having a pasta dish. So this is whole wheat penne, and it's got this sauce with it, which we got from Farm Foods. I'm sure it was only 89p. We've already had one, which it was either butternut squash or sweet potato. It was lovely. So we're having this one tonight. I've added, we've both got exactly 4 baby plum tomatoes, a handful of peas and some chopped spinach in there as well, just to pad it out a bit. And an Aldi garlic bread, 74p for a twin pack. So we bought 2 packs when we were there last time. So I've still got 3 garlic breads in the freezer. 74p, man.
Bargain. And they're great. They're genuinely great.
So are we having a taste of this? I'll try and get a bit without like peas or spinach on it. So I'm just tasting the sauce. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely flavoursome. Need salt and pepper for me. But
Tasty.
delightful.
Tasty. Yeah, for me, a little bit of black pepper. That'll be spot on.
I might even grate some Aldi's Greek style cheese over the top of it, just very finely.
Well, it's not gonna make it worse, is it?
Or just some nooch. Oh,
Options.
the ideas, man.
We've left them hanging now. I'll have to put it on screen in text.
Yeah,
What we actually ended up having.
put it on screen right now. That's what we did. And there's our dinner. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. Oh, it's Thursday night. Yay!
Hey.
Yeah, we've both been back at work for 2 weeks now, so when it gets to Thursday and we've done for the week, marvellous. We're having baked potatoes tonight. Now, there's a little bit of a story that might turn out to be helpful for you, you never know. Sometimes, when I make, I cook a batch of dried chickpeas in the Instant Pot, and then I'm like, all right, what do I do with all these now? So last week I made a curry and a hummus, but then it's like, oh God, I've made more hummus than I thought I would. What do I do with that now? So we've had it with a Greek meal last week. And I thought tonight, because usually when we have baked potatoes, we have 2 each. Hummus on one, something else on the other. So I thought, there you go, that's how we use up some hummus. So, we've got baked potatoes with homemade hummus. More often than not, we get store-bought, I'm not going to lie, because there's loads of different flavours these days, and it's just interesting.
And it's often very reasonably priced.
It
as well.
really is.
Like particularly at Lidl.
Yeah. On the other one, we've got Aldi's Greek style cheese, and I've got Lidl's tzatziki. And then we've just got a very simple mixed leaf salad with a few. Notice I work in 4s a lot. I did with curry and all. No, what did we have? Last night, pasta. We had 4 tomatoes each. I've done it again. I'm obsessed with 4 tomatoes each.
See, in restaurants, they usually do odd numbers, don't they, on a plate?
Yeah.
Like 3s or 6s. Or,
Yeah, well, piss them.
Indeed.
Some baby plum tomatoes, some pimento stuffed olives and red onion dressed with Sainsbury's Be Good To Yourself French style dressing, clearly marked vegan, costs £1 and it's quite lovely actually. So that is what we're having. Oh, and Jason's got the Greek style cheese with just a blob of mayo because he's not a cucumber man. He don't mind it, it don't like it, does it, Jay?
It hates me, the cucumber. It really does. Just to clear up if there is any confusion, because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I have been working this week. I've been trialling a new role. I can't really talk about it much, and I don't really want to talk about it much, but I just wanted to alleviate any confusion, if there was any, for anyone who's been kind of following the journey over the last
few You're trialling
weeks.
A new role.
Trialling a new role.
Yep. So, if you don't mind, my darlings, we're going to have our baked potatoes. Oh, I did them, by the way, 25 minutes in the microwave on full power after being pricked, and then 12 minutes in the air fryer on 200. So there you go.
Yeah, because they're quite small as well, aren't they?
They are, yeah, they're not massive. Baked potatoes with assorted toppings, some of them homemade, but sometimes I prefer store-bought. Shut up. With a bit of a salad. Lovely. Dinner on Thursday night. Bye, loves. Hello my loves, it's Friday night and today we did another Veganuary shopping vlog, this time at Asda. So as I've been doing with all our vlogs throughout January, I'll put a lot of playlist links down there in the comment, in the first pinned comment. I'll put our shopping playlist, our recipes playlist, our meals vlogs, you know, all of them bits. Now, one of you, or even a couple of you, recommended this. Now, we've had something similar, but we can't remember what or where from. But it wasn't this.
No, I think it might have been Aldi.
It might have been Aldi.
So this is, just to read the description, this is vegan fillet with soy protein and spices and a sachet of barbecue sauce.
Yep, so cooked it in the air fryer. I cut it in half when it was frozen because I'm big and hard like that. And then I cooked it and then took it out when it was nearly done. It tells you what to do on box. It took a bit longer than it said there though. And then covered it with the sauce and put it back in for a bit. And we're having brown rice, a couple of spring onions for crunch and freshness, edamame, a couple of parathas, and very possibly some hot sauce. Do you remember how much they were?
I want to say about £3.
Were they? Yeah, they might have been. Anyway, let's try. I'm gonna cut one off and just cut a bite size
It's fair firm.
piece. So it kind of looks like that. Ready, Brommers?
I believe so, yes.
Do it. I mean, it's not packed with flavour.
No, I think to be honest, without the barbecue sauce it would be quite bland.
It would be very bland indeed, you're not wrong.
I like the texture.
I like the texture and I like the sauce. But we see, me and Jason are spice freaks. So straight away I want some spice on there.
Yeah.
You might taste it and it's exactly what you want from it. That's the thing about us doing taste tests. It's like we can only go off our tastes and we're all very different, aren't we?
As I'm starting to realise more and more, because I've seen on a couple of the other vegan groups on like Facebook, I've seen quite a few people weighing in very positively and very negatively about the Aldi pizzas. And we were like, we thought they were, well, the one we had we thought was alright.
The spicy no chicken or barbecue no chicken.
But no, I like that, that's decent.
Yeah, it's not bad that. I'm going to douse it with hot sauce though. Worth a shot. I always think all these things are worth trying. So that is what we are having. Let's get it all in shot for our Friday night dinner. And we shall see you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves, it's Saturday night. Look, you can see it there, and you can see it there as well. We're about to go live for our mukbang. So we're trying the other two pizzas from Aldi that we haven't tried yet. On this side you've got the margherita, and on this side you've got the pepperoni. So on this side the pepperoni, the margherita, but I've put some mushrooms on for me. Made a potato salad today, dead simple, just cut up some new potatoes, cooked them in the microwave, left them to cool, mixed in some mayonnaise, some English mustard and some spring onions, and a nice little bit of fresh salad. So we are literally live in 6 seconds, but we're going to be late on there just to show you our dinner for Saturday night is pizza and salad, and we're eating it live, Barbara. We'll do it live. I shouldn't imitate Bill O'Reilly, I couldn't stand the man. Pizza and salad and homemade potato salad. Lovely. Bye, loves. Hello once again, it is Sunday evening and this is 1 week old curry because we actually made this on last Sunday's live in the kitchen Made hummus as well in that one. It's our favourite curry, spinach and chickpea. And did you take some to work?
I did.
So it's done 2 dinners and a lunch.
Yeah.
So 5 portions we've had out of this.
In our glass Tupperware in the fridge.
Yeah, so as I mentioned when we made it, excuse me by the way, I'm bunged up, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. Second one I've had this year. No, second one I had one in December as well. Usually I've had 4 or 5 by now, and they proper kick me. The one I had last time only lasted a couple of days, and this one is very mild and kind of like, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. That's what I imagine it saying. Anyway, it's great cold food. It's a curry. So it's, the first time we have curry, I always make enough for 2 dinners. First time we have it with rice and naan bread. The second time we have it with chips and sliced bread. That's just how it goes. Ignore the non-matching salt and peppers. Our salt dispenser's gone a bit dodge, so I buy one from Aldi, because I can't do without salt, me. It is a very delicious curry, and I've added the rest of the spinach because it was still in the bag, and I was like, right, let's just use it up.
Nice, yes.
So it's very rich in nutrients, and because it's become a bit of a tradition now, there are chips on my plate, there is malt vinegar in my bottle, and there shall be porridge. Oh yes, there shall be porridge.
Just out of interest, anyone else consistently have problems with salt and pepper grinders? Because we've not had much luck with any of them.
No.
Really, the last couple of years. There's always one or the other that just gets defunct after a...
I know, and I've been reading
moments.
some stuff about pink Himalayan salt and all, and how sometimes it's just died.
Really?
Yeah, and like what apparently, and if anybody knows any information, I'm doing my own little bits of research now. But if you have personal experience, apparently Celtic salt,
right,
has 62 minerals in it.
Right. Okay.
But it's a bit pricey. And there's another salt called Baja Gold.
Oh, okay.
That's very pricey, but apparently that's really good for you.
Every day's a learning experience.
It is. I love learning things. I love to research things and read about them. I don't like to just be told something. I will immediately research it afterwards.
What was that word you just said, Paul? What was that word you just said? What? Research.
Research. I'll explain it to you later, sweets.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when you type, like words into Google, like, tell me some facts about
something.
About Celtic salt, for example.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is cross-referencing tied to that? I've heard this.
Yeah, because
cross-referencing.
loads of information will come up, and what you have to do as the reader of such information is think, right, that source seems like a health organisation in the world, so I'll read that rather than the one on the page of the people who sell it. Yeah?
Okay, nice. Nice, that's helped me out. Anyway.
It's sorry, we've gone on. Lime pickle, which I got that from Asda, didn't I?
Yes.
Clearly marked vegan. I love a lime pickle. Jason not so keen. Have a taste of the curry, Jay. Let's just see, has it changed any in the week it's been in the fridge? Has it, have the flavours emulsified, combobulated?
It's just nice.
Creamy chickpeas.
It's just lovely, do you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily taste any more potent.
No.
In terms of the spice, because sometimes they do.
Mm-hmm.
It just tastes like lovely chickpea and spinach curry.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So, Sunday night, spinach and chickpea curry, left over from last week, and chips. Right, looking forward to it. Bye, loves.
It's Jason's lunchtime taste tests.
I know, it's a second lunchtime taste test, and this is what I have for my lunch today. I shall make it fairly quick because it's a second one in this vlog. It's a sweet potato katsu curry OMV from Asda, £2.85. This is what it looks like fresh out of the microwave, and I'm going to dive in and, as always, give you my honest opinion. So you can cook this in the oven or you can cook it in the microwave. It's quite a decent portion for the money. It's 370 grams, reasonably healthy. Crispy breaded sweet potato chunks with fragrant jasmine rice and a kicking katsu curry sauce. So I suspect, here's what I suspect, this has been a little bit judgmental of me. I think that the crispy breaded sweet potato chunks are going to be a bit soggy because it's been done in the microwave. I don't have particularly high expectations for the rice, but I could be completely wrong. So try one of these just as is. Not crispy, but tasty. Let's try the katsu curry sauce. The sauce is nice. Quick try the rice. It's more of a kind of sticky rice. Not that I'm complaining. The rice is actually quite lovely. It's just a plain white rice, but obviously eaten in conjunction with everything else. You know what? For £2.85, that's really nice. You're getting a decent amount of the sweet potato. Flavour-wise, it's not setting my palate on fire, but all of the flavours are there. Quite nice, quite wholesome. Yeah, no major complaints. Like I said, I think everything that we've had in the OMV range generally has been great. This is no exception. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's good on price, good on portion size. It reminds me a little bit of like sort of an old-fashioned 60s TV dinner. If anybody remembers those or has seen those. So yeah, 8 out of 10. I won't waffle on any longer because this meals vlog is probably already a long one. But yeah, really impressed. Would recommend, if you've got an Asda local to you, do consider giving it a try. And if you're enjoying the meals vlog, please do also consider giving it a thumbs up. Gratefully appreciated. So yeah, take care of yourself, and I will see you, of course, very soon.
Hello my loves, it's Monday night and the end of another Ruddy Meals vlog, and we're having a Brinner, hashtag Brinner breakfast for dinner. So we've got a bird's eye potato waffle because they're waffly versatile. We've got This Isn't caramelised onion pork sausages, Levy bacon, scrambled tofu, fried tomato, and Sainsbury's own baked beans. Some hot sauce because we like hot sauce randomly, and our favourite bread from Sainsbury's because it would be rude not to have a butty with stuff like this.
With a Brinner, it's either our classic bread or it's an English muffin, isn't it?
Yeah,
slightly toasted.
Warburton's breakfast muffins are vegan, aren't they? And Sainsbury's own brand ones are.
Randomly, whilst we're on the subject of breaded products, I noticed something in Sainsbury's this very evening. I noticed that the Warburton's new thin crumpets are like £1.40.
Yeah.
And the regular normal crumpets are like 70p.
How ridiculous. How ridiculous.
Strange.
So if you've never, it's like when you do go vegan, you don't have to miss out on a full breakfast. Here there is one right here, right now, with bacon and sausage and egg, but all of it vegan, and a lovely potato waffle. But you could of course get hash browns. Sometimes we have hash browns, but none in at the moment, so a potato waffle will do just fine. And this is a delicious hearty meal, very filling, full of nutrition really, because high protein from the beans and the tofu, and lots of flavour from the rest of it.
It's been a bumper week of Veganuary grub, jam-packed full of stuff, 2 lunchtime taste tests, absolutely spot on. Thoroughly looking forward to diving into this. The last thing I'll say, which I just thought of, I'm surprised there's no mushrooms.
I know, I'm sick, but I'm off work for the rest of the week, aren't I, while I get my dentures sorted out. So I should be having fried mushrooms.
On toast.
On bread. Fried mushroom butty. So there you go. It is breakfast for dinner, casually known as Brinner. Make yourself one. You'll not regret it, Beryl. Nor you, Mildred. Beryl and Mildred have become 2 common names for me right now. I don't know why.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Brinner. Breakfast for dinner. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, loves.